This is now going to be our first episode where we're carrying about missing women, girls in Jamaica. I have Miss Jerdine Dixon here with me. Good day.
Hi, Shirley.
How are you?
That question, it's been asked to me 1,000 times, and I say I'm okay, but I'm really not okay. These days, I don't say I'm good, I say I'm here. So I'm here.
Tell our tea timers why you're here today.
I'm here because I have a daughter that's been missing from May 5 of this year and has not been found. And it's been really devastating on myself and the family, on her baby. And it's just the grace of God that is keeping me. When I say it's the grace of God, I say it's the grace of God and prayer that is keeping me.
We have her picture up on our missing poster. Tell us about your daughter.
Right, my daughter, as you said, she's 22 years old. Her birthday is coming up, and I am praying to God that she will be found before her birthday, which is the 3rd of November. Her daughter's birthday is the 30th of October. My daughter, she is a jovial person. She's an outgoing person, fun to be around. A little go-getter. She likes to hustle, you know. So she always try to be in a job so she can have her own money because she thrives to be independent, and I really do appreciate that. But at the time of her being missing, she was unemployed. She was born in the same community that she got missing, in Kintyre. Myself and my family was living in Kintyre before I moved out about 8 years now, going 9 years now. Her father also is from that same community. So, you know, we know everybody there, you can say. So I moved out, when I moved out, she went to live with her dad. And then after leaving high school and coming by me, I sent her to Hydel Sixth Form, you know, to do some CAPE. After which she went up back to live with my parents because I guess, you know, she being in her teenage phase, feeling that she's facing adulthood now. I wasn't really pleased with some of the things that she's doing because I go out, but I'm not like a party dancehall type of a person, and she loved those type of things. So she went up to live with my parents, where she thinks she could have a little advantage. And upon returning there, she got pregnant, had the baby, and, you know, in and out of jobs and trying to do her thing. But sometimes, you know, it was a real struggle for her, you know, and as a young girl, looking nice and everything, man I go dip on her case like matlock. And so she have to be pick and choosing and stuff. But she always, as I said, try to be in a job or try to be making money some way of the sort.
What are the circumstances around her disappearance?
Well, based on information I've been hearing, it seems as if it has something to do with her closer set of friends because she was last seen with them.
And who are these friends?
All right, so these friends now that I've heard about. So first of all, I must say my daughter, she had this boyfriend that she told me about, right? That sometimes she wanted to end the relationship at some point because she said that, you know, it doesn't make any sense because he's not really supporting her as though she would prefer or as how he wants her to be is a woman, and she don't want her talking to anybody else, you know. But she said, boy, I own him up and him own me up, but him not do anything for me. And I encouraged her to end that relationship because it was unhealthy, right? because whenever she get like stressed out and stuff, you know, she rough up the baby sometimes, you know, and things. So what happened is that now between me and her dad, we discussed it, and I was unable to take the baby because my son and I, we live together, so I don't have that extra support in any way to keep the baby. So her father, who is living with his fiancé and stuff, was able to take the child, so we agreed. She wasn't really happy with it, but we agreed because it was best for the baby. So he had the baby from January, send the baby to school and all that. So she was living really alone now, entirely. And so, you know, she don't tell me everything because
Yes,
I'm not
understand.
gonna agree with all the
Yeah.
decisions that she's making and stuff.
She's a teenage.
Well, an adult because she's 22, right? So
Young
she
adult.
right, so she do her own thing
Yes.
and stuff. But I try to guide her as often as I can, try to encourage her and stuff to lead her in the right direction or a better direction, because I have experiences out there, so I understand what this world have to offer. Now, she choose to keep some friends sometimes where the least little thing is argument and, you know, some kind of fussing that I said, this is not healthy. This is not a healthy friendship. You need to drop those friends, because every little thing is like a big quarreling going to come out of it, and if you did tell them something, them tell you back, that is not healthy. So those are the things I would encourage her, and encourage her to get a better job, you know, so she can even pay NHD, so we can try and buy a house together and stuff, and, you know, those little things. But she was just busy on her own path and doing her thing, trying to get a job and stuff.
Well, what are the circumstances around her disappearance? Because what I want to do is now zone in on the circumstances. Like, I want her found for you.
Right. All right. So the circumstances around it. So all of this now is based on things that I've been hearing. Now, what I've been hearing is this. The same boyfriend, because him no want her to go, sometimes I get to understand now that he used to hit her if him think that she cheating or she doing anything that he displeased of, right? So he used to hit her. And on the particular day, May 5, I called my daughter because a friend of mine was keeping a birthday party and wanted me to assist in the bar because I did that before. And but I was unable to do that because I tell her I'm in church now. So I said, here what, I'm going to let my daughter do it, and then, you know, because she's not working, so you can pay her. We agreed to that. So the Friday, I called my daughter for her to confirm for this event the Saturday. So, you know, with excitement and stuff, she did confirm. But before, let me touch a point. When I called my daughter's phone, it rang and went to voicemail. She called me right back from another number. So I asked her whose phone it was, and she told me the name of the person. Now, I heard that name before, but I never had a face to it. I couldn't picture a face to it. Anyway, we briefly spoke. She confirmed coming for the Saturday, and that was that. She said her phone is on don't disturb because she don't really want nobody call her, so it's actually screening her calls. That was it for the Friday. The Saturday, however, you know, I've been doing my own thing, and in the afternoon I realized she never contacted me or anything. I contacted her, it went to voicemail. No biggie. When I reached home about 5 o'clock.
So she didn't go to the party then?
No, the
work.
party would have been the Saturday.
Yes.
So this is Saturday now. In the afternoon I contacted her, straight voicemail. Never made a big, you know, never seemed weird or anything to me. But then when I reached home like about 5 o'clock, I called her again. It went straight to voicemail. I WhatsApp her, one tick. The call is just voicemail. The message not going through. Try again for 6 o'clock. Realize the message still didn't go through. And I'm saying, geez, you're supposed to get here now because we're leaving to go at the place at 7. So, you know, for the whole time there, I'm there getting ready, fussing myself, now wondering why she don't call, even use another number, call me, and or why she never charge her phone, you know, but I getting ready. And because the location we're going was in Crossroad, I said, all right, when she called me, I can tell her to just come straight to Crossroad instead of come to my house. So that was my little idea. For the entire night, Shelly, I watched my phone. I had to end up working the bar because she was not there. For the entire night, I watch my phone. Every minute I'm on the phone. The message don't gone through. No call coming in from her number. No call coming in from any other number. I found it very strange because she wanted to really come because she go and make a little $10,000. Never understood what was happening. And the following day, the message still don't come through, still don't hear from her. So I was really like starting to get a bit worried about this now because it seemed abnormal. Because normally when she's supposed to come by me to even take the baby, when her father take the baby to her on the weekend to visit, if she cannot make it, she said, Mommy, I can't make it, so I don't get any ride. So it's either I would go up there or she just video call and we just work with it that way. But nothing at all, I never hear from her. And I got really concerned about it.
And from that, there's been nothing. No contact.
No contact, Shelly. I have the message pinned on my WhatsApp with the one tick, just hoping to see 2 ticks one day, still 1 tick.
So at what point did you report her missing?
I reported it the Monday morning because when the Sunday evening now, I spoke to a cousin of mine. And my cousin actually called me, so I saw the missed call when I came out of church because I still went to church on Sunday after Sunday morning. So coming out of church, I saw the missed call from my cousin. So I was wondering like, whenever my cousin called me, it's about Ali, So I can't get Ali and my cousin calling me. What could have happened? Knowing that we weren't even on good speaking terms at the time because she and my daughter had a little quarrel like in last year, and because I talked to her about it, we just never really have no much communication. So she and Ali wasn't communicating as far as I was concerned. So I said, what could have happened? Why she call me? So I call her back and I say, what's going on? Anytime I see you call me, it's about Ali. What happened? So she said, they call me Julie. So she said, Julie, Ali don't on your yard? So I say, no, why you ask? She said, because Ali and a particular girl was in an argument the Friday morning. And
who is the girl?
That girl is a girl that live over the section where my cousin live. Right? So it's in the community of CHAUNTIAI. My daughter live on the street name called CHAUNTIAI, and they live over by Akiwak. So that girl over Akiwak now was in argument with my daughter. So my daughter went over there because they calling up her name and stuff. So she telling me now that my daughter was in a confrontation with the girl, and then she went to my cousin to tell her what was going on. That is how they started talking, to tell her that, that what she says is not so it go on, whatever. So they start talking. And then my daughter left to say she's going around to her house to charge her phone. And by the time my daughter left now, another girl, which is my daughter, should be my daughter friend, good friend or better friend, come and asking for her, so she wants to stab her up because she made the other girl not talking to her. And
so it was one piece of mix-up between...
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So with that now, it's like, I said, so what is really going on? So what really happened? She said she don't see Ali from the Friday morning. Ali leave and went around, or the afternoon, by midday, she leave and went around to her house. She go and charge her phone. She don't see her back. She don't hear from her. So I said, but what make you think that she's down by my house? She said, because Ali was upset and was even saying like she said she go cool out, She go cool out or something, maybe go country or something. So I said, which country? Because she don't have no country for go like that, and she was supposed to come by my house Saturday, so which country should be talking about? I don't live in country, so which country should be talking about? And right there, everything just start kind of start to get really worried now. Come and say something not right about this.
But even the story about going to country.
Yes, it just not right. It not sitting well with me. So I say to my cousin, Mister, tell me the real reason why you call. Tell me the real reason why you call. Because I was wondering now if it was maybe somebody that she got in an argument with before. Like maybe them hurt her and she in the hospital, why I'm not see her and you calling. But no, you're telling me something will sound very odd. Right? So she said, all right. The same 2 girls over by her side, Akiwak, them come there this Saturday morning So them, remember now, they wanted to fight my daughter and everything the day before. And then Saturday morning now, they come and say to her that, we'll call Ali and I get her on her phone. You call her. So she wonder, say, oh, that's so weird. And she really called my daughter and a voicemail same way for true. But them depend how them a call her. So she herself start wonder how them a call her. So now them did want to fight her off. So Saturdays is like she cannot watch things, and when she says she not hear from my daughter, that is how she contacted me the Sunday. So now I called my mother the Sunday because normally my mom would go over by that same house on those Saturday evenings or so to go to church because my mom is now living in St. Thomas, right? So she would leave and go there because the church that she attended is in that same area in Tavern. So I called my mother. I said, Mommy, you went to church today? She said, yes. I said, you go for CHAUNTIAI? She said, yes. I said, you sleep there last night? She said, yes. What happened? What happened? I said, you see Ali? She said, no, you know, I never see her. What happened? I said, she was supposed to come by my house this Saturday and I don't see her. I know Trudy calling me, asking me if she don't buy me or something, like something really not right. So my brother said, well, I never see her, but it never really alarmed me because it's not the first I went there and don't see her.
True.
So, you know, she go out sometime, come in late, come back the next morning, she live on her own, she do whatever she chooses. So she said, all right, your sister is over the house still, so she's sleeping there tonight, so I go and tell her that if Ali come there or when Ali come there to tell Ali to call you because maybe something happened to her phone. I said, all right. Man, listen out for a call the entire night, you know, nothing. Message still don't gone through. Monday morning, me get up, call my sister. Ali come in? She said, no, Ali no come. That's why I not end up calling yet because I'm still there. I wait for see if I go see her. I need to go get some, she need to go somewhere on the road. But she waiting to see her. She still not see her. So I say, you know what, this is not right. When I talked to her father, him say never see her over the weekend either. And he was to see her because she was to give him some document at the start. So straight up to Papina went. Well, I never went straight to Papina. I called the number that she called me from. When I remember, I said, oh, she had contacted me from a number. Searched through the phone and look, and I found the number. Called the number and I identify myself. The person answered and I said, who is this? The person told me the same name that she told me. So I said, yours her boyfriend? So I said, no man, I'm not her boyfriend. And me man always carry her come down here house sometime and something. So I said, oh, I know the name, but me not know your face.
Was it the boyfriend though?
No, it wasn't the boyfriend. It was a friend of the boyfriend.
Friend of the boyfriend.
So how him come in the picture is like when the boyfriend who have another girlfriend, when him cannot take my daughter around, he make him friend do it. Right? So therefore now him and my daughter communicate often now and him take her around because she can just tell him, so, oh, you can drop me here, drop me there, and him do it. So him identify himself and say it's him. So I say, where she is? Him say him don't know. So I say, most supposed to see her from Saturday night and all know I don't see her, I call her and don't get her phone and your number is the last number I talk to her on. He must say, yeah, but from she make the call, I did leave, you know. I not see her. I say you not see her after that, so she not say she go anywhere. She want tell us she come, she not tell she did say she go a country. I say with who? Me no know, you know, which country. Me no know, you know. So I said, this no sound right. You is our friend. And you no know, and who she hang out with because I know me hear your name before and everything, but sometimes I just kind of mix up the little alias name them. But if she not going to country with you guys, who should be going to country with? I no know. I say, oh, she forgot country and she supposed to come by me. I say, alright, I say, I'm going to find out from somebody and call you back. I know him can't find out from the person and call me back yet, right? Anyway, I went up to the station, to Papin police station.
Filed a report.
I went to work while I was waiting on him to get some information to give me. And I there when I told my supervisor that I'm going to report my daughter missing, and I tell her the little scenario, which I don't have much information the Monday morning.
Right.
And I went to Papin police station and reported it the Monday. And the Tuesday, I went over to the house. So the Monday, one of the police went with me, but he went over by Akiwa, not where my daughter was living, even though the house would have been locked up. So he just went there where the girls were, and ask them if them see her and them say no. And that was really pretty much it. It never made any sense to me, but that's what he did. The Tuesday, I went up there myself. I called my cousin and I said, I'm coming up because I'm coming to look in the house. I want to know what's going on. And she said, oh, and tell me that the girl who did want to stab her up, which was my daughter's friend, said, oh, you know, she said she want to go around at the house too. So I said, for what? What she could have want to go around there for? I said, look here, nobody don't go there until me reach. So I called my father who have the key and him open up for me and I reach up there, I pick up my cousin and that same girl, you know, because I don't know what's going on, but I want to find out something. Pick them up and went to the house. So when we went to the house, that girl now, she knew the house like her handbag. So she was like, see all the bag here, should I carry go Airbnb? So she not going with the Star Weekend bag. See her this, so when I look, I see a little bag on the door. When I look in the bag, my daughter's passport in there, her bank cards, her little knife, her little scissors. So I say, my daughter not gone away, you know, because why she would leave this way should I carry every time? And the girl said, yeah, should I carry this with her? Why shouldn't I? So I said, want to search, which clothes in the son did last year in? Them tell me. She didn't want pink shirts and one white blouse. I look through the house. I look in bathroom. I look nothing, no clothes on the bed. I look in the bathroom. I look where I see she have some other clothes like a wash clothes put down or something. I look through. I go look in another room where my parents would normally stay when they come. I don't see that clothes. I even look outside on the line. Me not see that pink shirts and that little white blouse, which should have been like a yard clothes. Right? Me not see it in the house, but me see a bag where she should take with her on the road. Me see that bag in the house and me don't see the yard clothes in the house. So me say something not right, you know. Ali not gone nowhere. But something not right and something not add up. And went out to the road. Look over even one precipice that's nearby. Me not see anything come start. My heart a race and everything I go, but me try focus, you know. And I went and I looked over the precipice. Just look, quite never deep. I not see anything over there like I see nobody or whatever. I even see two guys are pass and I say, hey, look if you see nobody drop down there. You know, them not see nothing. I say, all right, something all right. Ask them again. I say, you say, you know, see Ali from, she make the phone call because by that time now the youth come around because he got a girl boyfriend. So by that time him come around, the same girl was in the cousin with her first. I go meet them out on the road when I came out the yard. I said something alright. I asked two other person, one ex-girl tell me, say, oh, check her friend down the road because she and a particular girl is friend. And I go and check the girl. The girl wasn't there, but I told her father the situation and he called her on the phone. And she was talking on the phone. And that same guy whose phone my daughter used came with me. And while the girl was talking on the phone, him just hitch up like, you know, he want to hear everything that the girl really saying, even though it was on speaker. But then the girl said something that alarmed me. She said, after me talk with my daughter and stuff, and my daughter get a call, and the girl said she wants to stab her up and whatever it is and thing. She said after all of that, that same guy called my daughter. And my daughter said, ask him where I call her for because, you know, your girl wants to stop me for whatever reaction when they're not talking with nobody. And him call her after that again to come out to him because him out the road. And she said, for my daughter leave and go to him out the road, she don't see my daughter again.
So this is the boyfriend's
friend.
But
give a sweeter, is not even say sweeter or better joke or anything like because it is not funny.
It's not.
But to go more in depth, as careless as this may sound, I'm just telling the truth.
Only the truth can find
Only
her
the truth.
or find the truth to what the closest
so
thing.
In like, because everything I don't hear everything one day, you know, so in that same week, I get to hear little and more and more information and coming on. So I get to understand that the truth behind everything now is this. That guy, which is my daughter boyfriend friend, get to like my daughter because them start hang out often. His girlfriend did want to stab her up. No say him like my daughter. And she had arranged some threesome. And stupidly my daughter went ahead and did it. So whatever going in that threesome, them want to keep it a secret. But at the same time, the boy end up talk how much my daughter good.
Mercy.
So it's like all the hate and the anger and the aggression, everything.
Straight up, you
coming
think that
up
they have
from
something
that.
to do with the disappearance?
I really think so, because that is the only way it is pointing.
And have you said this to the police?
I did. It was last night. I was at the station and I left after 10 because they were like taking a note of everything again.
How you feel about the justice that you're getting so far?
The justice I'm getting so far, it is, I'm not gonna lie, I really believe that JCF can do a lot better. You have some police there that are really, really trying to assist me. You have some police that are really trying to assist me. And
have they gotten her call records? Have they gotten the records of the boyfriend? Have they gotten records of the friends?
so they tried getting the phone records. Yes, they got some communication going on, not through the texting, but just the sequence of the calls and stuff. So they tried getting those things and they see who was conversing with who on that particular day. And she said, no, really, it seemed kind of ridiculous, you understand? But she have an iPhone, and being the fact that the iPhone seemed to have died while she was, because when she went around to charge her phone, I have to reverse a little bit. When she went around to charge her phone, it seemed that if she never went in her house, she went to that friend that the girl told me about, who is down the road from her, our neighbor. She went to that girl's house. So that person now told me that the guy called my daughter out the house, right? So it's like her phone died from that spot. So the last pickup is like
in that same
vicinity,
area.
right? Which is not really giving anything. But I really think that more can be done. I really think that more can be done. I know policing work is not as we would just think, but I think more can be done, and a lot of persons are being missing. And I'm not just looking out for my own daughter, because even medic, when I hear medic thing, I tell you, says like me reliving my daughter situation, and me not out of it, but it's like the starting of it. That's how it was. The same when I used to hear so she dead, same when I hear she in the water, same when I hear all kind of something. But I went on some searches looking for body and corpse. It's not funny. You know, funny or not, I went on some searches. I'm telling you, the grace of God and prayers keep me, because for a mother to go and look for her child among garbage.
Jesus.
Sometimes I don't know how I cope. I don't know.
What is the kind of support you get from the public, you think?
Well, persons, they try to post it.
Have you been at the radio stations? Have you tried to reach out?
I tried. Our father initially tried with CVM. We did the last search we did. TVJ came and did an interview, so it was on the news at that time. Support from others is just to use social media to just do some posting and, you know, prayer, because the prayer can never ever be too much, and I mean, it is necessary. But the one prayer that I want to be answered is for me to find my daughter. It's either for her to be returned to me, if they have her kidnapped somewhere, just let her go. Send her out. I know I go want to know what happened, but me more care about getting her back right now more than to even care about the justice and the outcome of the persons who had her or who caused all of this. Right?
Mothers cry.
So it's like, and if she's not alive, God forbid, I still want to know. I still need to know. I not have no closure. When I can't sleep, I can't eat, I'm just trying to do my best. You know how long I not get my ear done? I'm sorry for myself. And every time I look at the mirror, I can't recognize myself. I lose weight. Every time I look in the mirror, persons see me and like them looking, me I feel say, yes, it's me. Like literally, they're looking, oh, Jerdine, I wonder if it's you, you know. When I look in the mirror, I feel I wonder if it's me too. So I say, God, I can't take this no more. I see if I can do something and lift my spirit and get a little more strength to just go on. I have a son living with me, so I have to be focusing on my son as well. My granddaughter, as I said, she living with her father, with my daughter's father. I haven't seen her since the whole ordeal because for some reason it's like him say him feel a little scared, him not really want to let her out of him sight. But I say it is unfair to me. I need to see her too. I have to have call just to talk to her on the phone sometimes.
So these are the repercussions.
So it's like the two of them missing for me. They're out of my life. I'm not saying the father is not going through stuff. I know the father and his family, they are going through stuff as well. They weren't the closest. Me and my daughter, we were close, but we could have been even closer. She wasn't close with us like her parents and stuff because she didn't really share things with us. She shared things with her friends or who she thinks is her friends, and that is where a lot of them go wrong. Correct. They put the trust in friends, and those friends let them down because the friends them hate them for all kind of little reason. You may think that you're not working, you don't have money, but people finding reason to have being jealous of you.
Experiencing that right now myself.
Because the looks that God give us, the look that God give you, a person will be jealous of you because of your look. A person jealous of you because of your mindset, because of what you want to achieve. A person, they will just be jealous of you for every little thing. And then that jealousy stir hatred, and that hatred stir anger enough to kill you. Kill themselves.
That's why I'm not trust them.
Set up people to kill you.
Yeah.
So this is what we're faced in this world, and I mean, it's not just females missing.
It's sad to say, but the medic situation, it's the same kind of thing. Trusting the wrong set of people. And it's only people that are close to you. Yes, we have the normal abduction, but 99%
these persons who
are close to you.
They set you up.
They set you up, and that is a real thing.
Because you're not going to trust your enemy.
You're not going to trust your enemy. That's right. It's only your friends can actually help try to bring you down. Boy, mommy, I hope after hearing this, you will get some leads, some closure. You deserve it. There's a lot of missing women, and I thank you for coming on the show to share it. And I'm going to make a plea to the JCF. It's at halfway through now.
Yeah.
I am pleading with the officers at halfway through. Please. Pick up back this case with an eye, with another look, fresh pair of eyes. I'm asking you, for anybody who can share and repost the flyer, and you can contact me, I can share it with you also. Contact us. Is there anything you want to plead with our tea timers tonight?
Well, I thank you for even having me on your show. Because it was a friend of mine who told me about, I really do appreciate her concern and wanting the justice for my daughter to even introduce me to you and your program. I've been seeing you, with the medic situation, and I thought you were medic's mom. I really thought you were a mother.
I was our booking agent at one point.
So, and I was saying that, wow, I wish I could, have somebody to help me push this thing. So I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate being here today. And all I'm asking, you see, I'm not trying to accuse anybody. So even though I'm saying that this thing looks like it surrounds their friends, this is how it is looking, and this is what I am seeing. I'm not accusing anybody. Notice I did not call any names, but the persons know themselves. But this is what it looks like. And whosoever have the truth out there, I'm just begging you to just come forward with the truth. Persons who saw something, persons who know something, the persons who are guilty, please, just release her. If God forbid and she can't be released, please cause me to know where she is and what happened. Just the same. Because, sometimes when injustice is being done, And you sit there, a person might sit there and say, me no business, it no concern me. You see, until it knocks at your door, then you're going to see persons may feel like, oh, you're not doing this or you're not doing that or do this, do. It may just seem like it is easy. It is not easy. It is not easy to bear. Some persons want to get over it, you know. Like them want to tell me that, oh boy, it's so long, I believe your daughter did, you know. Boy, you have to just move on, yeah. You have a son and you have to just move on and do what you have to do. This is not how it works. It does not work like this. It no work like because you feel that way there, if you know, say, boy, you can't forget it and do all of your things. Them. I cannot forget it. I live it. I sleep it. I everything it. The only thing that keeps me going is it. Finding my daughter. The only thing that keeps me going. I show up at work a couple of weeks after the like I showed up at work, like maybe I started going back to work in June. I go to work because I respect my work, but I'm not working. I do sales, I'm not selling.
You're not focused.
Not focused.
It's affecting everything.
Sales
and
bring
everybody.
commission, commission bring my pay. I have bills, I have everything coming down on me. So the other day, I met in an accident, in a little car accident. Is when I met in the accident, I realized that my insurance was up. I'm not even focusing on those type of things.
I'm sorry for this.
I'm not even focusing on
I'm sorry,
because
Mother.
my insurance up, I never realized. Bills to be paid, sometimes I not even remember say the thing, and when it like them say them suspend the thing, maybe like, oh my God, I have to go try and deal with this now. Because all I want to do is to find my daughter. When I try and close my eyes to get some sleep, everything playing back in my head, I'm searching for her. It is not easy. Sometimes, you know, it's just recently I started smiling and laughing because I felt guilty of laughing. I felt guilty of being normal. I felt guilty of looking good. I felt guilty of eating. I felt guilty of sleeping because I said, oh God, I can't sleep. I don't know where my daughter is. I can't eat and I don't know if she's eating. I can't laugh and I don't know what she's going through. Because anything she be going through is not good.
Oh, Jesus, as a mother, I want to touch your hand.
I'm
because
telling you.
I understand the anxiety, the state you must be in 24/7.
I'm telling you. And for all, I remember, Shelly, when Donnelly case was hot, while I was at work, they must have Jerdine, we're not going to investigate the case because me on it, listening to Andre Stevens, I'm on it. And sometimes I say, Jesus, Andrea talk some things are truth, no, but he might make it kind of people, we listen to it and fix them thing, you know. He might come out with some strong point, but I say, God, Andre, hold on a little bit. I'm on it and I listen and I say, no, this doesn't make no sense. I'm on it and I try to figure out, and I pray for the mother and I pray for Donnelly before, and I call my daughter and I say, Ali, you see this, you see what going on? And she said, I said, girl, please be careful. No trust no man out there, no matter how them look good. You see how no way look good? No matter how them look good, Ali, no trust them. Because if them feel like I cross them path, them are going to do some real ugly things. I mean, no want to see upon none of them something here.
And
I remember telling her that I no want to see on any of these things, but what? I never ever judge the girls that I see on a missing thing to say, oh, them love likes or them love, I've never done it. And when people say it, I say, I cannot assume that because if a person is out there and they're a stripper and dressed half naked, you don't give a man a right to rape them.
Any
so it don't really matter if the woman them money or if them love likes, it not give nobody any right to do anything bad to them. And when I look and see that, I have to be in that same situation now. You know, I never wanted to post my daughter on that missing thing. I never wanted to do it. I never, because every time I look, I say, no, this cannot be real. It cannot be real. And even though I say, all right, it needs to circulate, so I send it out to persons. I never put it up till about 2 days after I start put it up on my status and really facing it and say, but I have to put it up.
You have to.
I can't send somebody to put it up on me now, put it up. So I put it up, but I tell it break me. And every time I still look on it, Shelly, sometimes when I do get a nap, I jump up like me, I say, oh Jesus Christ. Well, Ali, she really miss it. Me go and look through my window. I say, God Almighty, I wonder if I can see her come. I wonder if I can see somebody just drop her off. I them something there me go through. Like, it's crazy. Me just there now, and then me just lost. Like, I remember that Friday evening, after I spoke with my daughter in the afternoon and thing, and I went to church, because my church keep on a Friday evening, so church is my new Friday evening little chill spot. And you know, while I was there, they were working on the grounds because they're making a parking lot and stuff. I smell a cologne, and when the guy came nearby, and I said, "Oh, I like your cologne. Yes, you smell nice. I smell it before I even see you." And another day, you know, I think about in June, I was at church because they were keeping, I think, some marathon activity or something like that. And they tell me, say, "Oh, come out and stuff, you know." So I went out, I went there. That same guy happened to pass me. I was ordering something, I think a water, something from the canteen. And the guy passed me. And I smelled the cologne. I only hear somebody saying like, "Hey, come back, come back, come back." To me, you know. "Oh, where you go a while ago? You know how long me I call you?"
You space out.
Like, my space right out, smelling the cologne. Me said, push me all the way back to that same evening. So I'm saying, then God. So while I was there, you know, my daughter was in problem, and like, we never know. So it's like,
Everything, the whole trauma.
yeah, but it's not like I'm blaming God and church or anything like that to them, but it just take me back to right there.
Of course. It's
you know. But I give thanks, you know, I have a church family who is praying, and the church that I used to attend, which is the one that my mommy attend, you know, I have praying people, I have praying friends. So the prayer keep going up, and I just want persons to keep praying, not only for my daughter, but for all these missing persons, you know. So I bear medic in my, each time, as I said, medic remind me, the situation just remind me of my own daughter. I pray for her just the same, I ask for the same thing, and I still pray for Donnelly, Mom.
For closure.
For closure.
Yes.
You know? So I'm just begging and beseeching for persons out there just to be cautious of who you have around you, because we can't be too sure, we can't be too safe. And for the young girls, the younger girls who are leaving their houses and, you know, causing their parents to worry, because we see missing stuff with the little ones all the time, 12, 14, and you hear say, "Oh, them return because them did gone somewhere." You guys need to stop it. You need to stop doing it. It is not an easy thing on your family's heart. You need to stop.
Very good point.
And even for the adults, when you're going somewhere, don't feel like you're too big to say you're going to X place. You can share your location. Technology is here for a purpose. Share your location. So if something should go wrong, at least a person can say, "Oh, you know that them have an idea where you went." If you don't want to tell them everything, share your location, or just be open and honest and say, "You're going to X place with X person." Because you may never know.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. We are praying for your daughter's return. We'll have the information up, and we hope that somebody that knows something will talk. Well, this goes to the end of our first episode of Missing in Jamaica. The purpose of this is to bring awareness to the crisis our little island, Jamaica, has with missing women and children. Thank you for joining me.
Right. The hot tea, like every day you want to listen, shall liquor on every day, yeah?